Docks Marine opens 7 days a week from 8 to 5. Sales, rental, service, all in one place. It's at Docks Marine, 5803 Eichard Ridge Road.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data.
Welcome back. As the WHKY News continues, let's have a look now at today's crime report. I'm Ralph Mangum. WHKY's Arianna Mack is up first this time with details on a sex offender compliance check in Iredell County.
67-year-old Danny Edward Patterson and 53-year-old Shelley Renee Putnam, both of the same Lark Lane, Statesville address, along with 52-year-old Michael Joseph Frediani of Woodlawn Drive in Statesville, were all arrested by Iredell County Sheriff's officers. Patterson is charged with felony sex offender at or near a child premise. Putnam is charged with felony failure to report non-compliance of a sex offender. Frediani is charged with felony sex offender at or near a child premise. During this time of year when Halloween-themed events and fall festivals are held, the Iredell County Sheriff's Office does checks to ensure that sex offenders adhere to registry requirements. Those responsible for sex offender compliance conducted proactive checks to ensure registered offenders comply with legal restrictions during these high attendance events. On October 26th, a detective attempted a compliance check on registered sex offender Danny Edward Patterson at his residence on Lark Lane. The check was conducted due to the proximity of his home to a Halloween event held at South River Baptist Church. During the visit, an individual at Patterson's home claimed he was not present and had attended the church event. The detective immediately visited the church, notified staff, and confirmed via security footage that Patterson had indeed been on the premises. In the course of the investigation, Patterson's partner, 53-year-old Shelley Renee Putnam, repeatedly altered her account of the events, which appeared to be an attempt to mislead law enforcement. In a separate incident on November 2nd, the detective was contacted by an officer with the Department of Adult Corrections who witnessed 52-year-old Michael Joseph Frediani, another registered sex offender, was in downtown Statesville during the Statesville Pumpkin Festival. Due to his status as a sex offender, Frediani is prohibited from being present in a high-traffic area extended for families and children. Bond for Patterson was set at $10,000 secured. Putnam received a $5,000 secured bond. Frediani's bond was set at $3,500 secured. A district court date for Patterson is scheduled for November 13th. Frediani is scheduled to appear in district court November 27th, and Putnam has a district court date scheduled for December 13th. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. 57-year-old Danny Ray Britton of Rain Hill Drive in Morganton was arrested Friday on charges from multiple agencies. He was charged twice as an habitual felon and also faces single felony counts of attempted insurance fraud and possession of a Schedule II controlled substance. On November 8th, the Burke County Sheriff's Office, along with the U.S. Marshals Task Force, the Carolina Regional Fugitive Task Force, and probation and parole officers apprehended Britton. The U.S. Marshals Task Force had received information that Britton was hiding at an address on North Green Street in Morganton. Britton was taken into custody without incident and taken to the Burke County Jail, where he was incarcerated without bond. No court dates are currently listed. 22-year-old Aliyah Nicole Williams of Stony Point was taken into custody Saturday in Alexander County. She's charged with 3 felony probation violations. Williams was placed in the Alexander County Detention Center under a $30,000 secured bond. She has a number of charges pending in Catawba, Caldwell, and Wilkes counties. She has a district court date coming up on November 14th in Lenoir on a misdemeanor larceny charge, a Superior Court appearance in Newton on December 5th on a long list of misdemeanor and felony drug charges and probation violations, and a district court date in Wilkes County on December 6th on a felony meth charge. Williams is currently serving an 18-month suspended sentence in Alexander County on drug-related offenses. 22-year-old Casey Cheyenne Sarton of Evening Drive in Claremont has been arrested by authorities in Caldwell County on a long list of charges, including child neglect, driving while license revoked, reckless driving to endanger, possession of stolen goods or property, driving while impaired, expired registration card or tag, expired or no inspection, misdemeanor child abuse, no liability insurance, and no operator's license. Sarton was jailed November 11th in the Catawba County Detention Facility with bond set at $12,000. She'll appear in district court on November 25th and December 10th, both in Newton. And to wrap up today's crime report with details on arrests in Catawba County cases, here's Rob Eastwood.
A Wilkes County resident faces stolen vehicle and drug charges in Catawba County. 51-year-old Christy Dawn McCrane of Wilkesboro was arrested Saturday by Hickory police. She's charged with felony counts of possession of a stolen motor vehicle, possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver Schedule II controlled substance, along with a misdemeanor count of possession of drug paraphernalia. McCrane was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility without bond. A district court appearance was scheduled Tuesday. 33-year-old Kevin Lee Dunning of Horseshoe Bend Road in Vale was arrested Saturday by Catawba County Sheriff's officers. He's charged with trafficking, opium or heroin, possession of methamphetamine, possession of marijuana up to 1/2 ounce, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Dunning was placed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under $18,000 bond. A district court appearance was also scheduled for Tuesday. 35-year-old David Wayne Phillips Smith of Century Lane in Lincolnton was arrested Sunday by Maiden police. He's charged with felony flee to elude arrest with a motor vehicle, along with counts of reckless driving to endanger, speeding, and rear lamps violation. Smith was incarcerated in the Catawba County Detention Facility following the arrest under $1,500 bond. A district court date was scheduled for Tuesday. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob, and thank you all for joining us for the Crime Report. Now, for WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and keep it legal.